other tool or had some, like Open Audit, how would it play? And in just about every case, Sherwell will show that he could either have an adequate interface and a robust interface and have a rules engine that process it, or it could actually look at that database as if it were, and the objects inside it, as if it were just a normal object within Sherwell.
Yeah, that's good. That's definitely something that, like Hooper said, it's really hard to test, like, okay, you're showing me your software, now tie it to my Active Directory.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever is going to do that live. I mean, they're going to take an investment to get there, not only in time, but usually financially as well. If you don't have the unique advantage of having something in place and going to a new product, you can't necessarily test that at the same time. So let me ask you this then, Phil. Was it in place when you got there? No, because you were pitched it, right?
Yeah, we actually, it was we actually used this to pull out heat.
Oh, okay.
So from that standpoint, I think you can't afford a long proof of concept from a budget standpoint, from a human resources standpoint.
Yeah.
I don't even think in private sector IT shops have that kind of that capacity to do those sorts of things.
Amen.
Right.
So it really is. I think I because of my software engineering background, it gives me a little bit of an advantage, and some of the systems work I've done in consulting as well. It gives me a bit of an advantage when talking to vendors of knowing, of doing some truth telling or testing. But yeah, it is a challenge, I think, because when you don't have the budget to begin with, because we are one of the public universities that gets funded through the state of California, and need we say more there, right? It makes it quite challenging.
Yeah. Poor California. California gets picked on so much. Matt and I, you're being awfully quiet. Is it just your humility, or do I need to give you one of my favorite open-ended questions to get you going?
Oh no, I just biting my tongue here. I obviously don't want to. I can talk a mile a minute. I have the unique advantage of being able to breathe and talk at the same time. So it allows me to do. When I'm at trade shows, I can get through demos awful quick. Let me tell you, I can strap you on with the seatbelt and be ready to go. But no, I think what Phil said. It is true. It is. Probably our biggest challenge often with our software is just our greatest strengths that we have, what I would say are the true differentiators and what's become a pretty vanilla market in terms of IT, service management solutions, are some of the hardest things to prove, which is why we offer all of our